The spatula key is responsible for closing these two holes just above the saxophone bowl. I'm sure some viewers will relate to my approach to learning the saxophone. So please keep watching, it will get interesting, I promise. As I learn to play new notes, I'm curious to know what the keys are actually doing. So let's have a look at the lowest notes in the tenor sax, low B flat or A sharp, and see if I'm getting this thing right from the get-go. And here we have the representative symbols in the staff. And this is the fingering chart required to produce this sound or note. We will look at each key individually in just a minute. And here is one of my first attempts to produce the sound as a beginner. Looking at the mechanical parts of the sax, this is what I found. When pressing the first key, two holes will close. One that's directly under the key itself and another hole just above it. And for the sake of universal fingering charts, we will ignore this little key under the first one and then call the next one second and third keys. The next key required also closes a hole directly underneath it and also one below it. It also activates a small lever halfway through the saxophone, but it doesn't seem to have any function. And yes, I have been adding some small pieces of self-adhesive cork to clanky parts of the saxophone. Now when the third key is pressed, it will close a hole about 3 inches down the line right after the holes that have been shut by keys 1 and 2. As we can see here. Moving down, we also need to press the bottom spatula key with the pinky, which I find a bit challenging. Let me know if you feel the same. The spatula key is responsible for closing these two holes just above the saxophone bowl, which are responsible for pitch and also intonation. Now moving down to the bottom half of the saxophone, we have 3 keys. If I push or press the first one, it will close the hole directly underneath it and one above it. The next 2 keys will have a very straightforward job. They only close the holes directly underneath them. The last key that we need for B flat or A sharp is the bottom spatula key, or the low C key, which will close the elbow hole, which happens to be the very bottom hole in the whole saxophone body. And here are some more attempts to produce the note or the sound for B flat or low B flat, low A sharp. It is relevant for you to know that I'm using a hard rubber Jody Jazz HR alongside with a 1.5 Royal Reed. And as you can tell from these examples, I still find it very difficult to start the note, finish the note, and also keeping stable while practicing long notes. And because I have only been learning to play the sax for about 5 weeks now, I will keep practicing long notes as much as possible. Now here is a quick recap of what I've learned so far. The main keys to produce the sound are 1, 2, and 3 with the left hand, and then 1, 2, 3 with the right hand, or 4, 5, and 6. Now with the left pinky, I have to press the bottom spatula key, and with the right pinky, I have to press the bottom spatula key, with the right hand. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Feel free to leave suggestions, corrections, and your thoughts on this note.